One is worth noting, the other is one of a kind. Worth noting, worth acknowledging. Worth acknowledging. Acknowledge. 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 Acknowledge is to recognize. So, in this class, you raise your hand. I acknowledge you, and then you can speak. That's acknowledging. It's recognizing somebody else. Does that make sense to anybody? Acknowledge. Acknowledge would be at the end of a football game. One of the players makes more goals than the others. You acknowledge that he played a good game. You recognize that he played a good game. Okay? But it wasn't necessarily outstanding. Outstanding would be he broke a world's record while doing it. That's outstanding.
Teacher, for example, I heard about the late king.
Yes.
I heard he is a very perfect king. He is simply to do the best thing for his people. He is simply for the another country. Everything with he does, it is perfectly. What is the word to use for the?
He's outstanding.
I heard in the United States, in the United Nations, talk to him and use the word remarkable from the late king.
That's not an insult. That's actually a compliment. That is a compliment.
You don't. And not clear my understanding.
Well, I would say if they'd said he was outstanding, that would make him...
Outstanding in comparison when you have a competition, compared to competition.
Sometimes it's not competition, it's likes. It's as a monarch, a king or a queen, he's compared to other kings and queens. And was he outstanding?
Outstanding.
As a king or queen running a country, as a monarch in a country, was he outstanding? Everybody has different opinions. He may have been. He may, depending on where you live, you may have a different opinion about him. I don't have any opinion about him because I live in a country that doesn't have kings and queens. I don't know what a good one is. I don't know what a bad one is. Because we don't have them. So I don't have an opinion. I can't say one way or the other. Okay? Okay, I've got a lot of words up here that you may or may not know. So let's run through some of them. Extraordinary. Anybody know what that means? Extraordinary. Extraordinary.
It's more than usual.
Let me see if I can find some space on this board. Do that. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Means exactly what it says. It's extraordinary. Everybody knows what ordinary means, right? Plain, every day, all the time. It's more than ordinary. That's extraordinary. More than ordinary. Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Better than ordinary. Special. Yeah. Amazing. What does amazing mean? Pretty much the same thing. Amazing. Notable is like extraordinary. Notable. Let's do this. Notable. Notable is worth noting. Worth noting. Noting is acknowledging. Noting is recognizing. Again. And we've had significant before. What does significant mean? Significant.
Amazing.
Let me see what I gave you. Significant. Again, it really is, it's the same thing. It's worth noting. Significant is more than ordinary. Again. Okay?
Significant.
Important. Yeah. Major. Worth noting. Yes. Okay. Okay, we talked about extraordinary. Dazzling. What does that mean? Anybody know what dazzling means? It's usually a term that they'll use for somebody, somebody famous who walks on the red carpet and their outfit is beautiful. It's dazzling. That's where you would use dazzling. Terrific is very good. Great, we know. Stupendous is extremely very good. Stupendous would end up here. On my line. Very, very good. So you don't want to use that one very often. Not many things are stupendous. Okay.
Teacher, thank you very much for your
No problem.
practice.
Okay. I'm going to go through I'm going to just go through a few vocabulary words. Pronunciation, what does it mean?
Not easy.
No pronunciation. Pronunciation. No. How a word sounds. What is a synonym?
Same
Same as. What is an antonym?
different.
Opposite.
Opposite.
Opposite. Same.
Synonym.
Pronunciation. Brother John's going to be so excited you know all those words. Okay, so difficult is what?
S-I-M-P.
No, I know what the word is. What is it?
Not easy.
Is that the pronunciation? Synonym or antonym?
Not easy.